Hello Aries, this is your monthly general reading for February 2019. I apologize for the late uploads. I had a massive whack on the head and it left me with some major headaches. But now I'm back. Now on to your reading. Aries, I've shuffled the cards already, so I'm just going to do a little bit more on camera. I'm going to do the Celtic cross spread for this month. Please show me the energies for all Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of February 2019. Aries. Whoa, very positive, man. Okay. Aries, I'm going to have a look and get an idea what your reading is and I'll jump into it. Okay? Okay, Aries, it seems like I'm going to go with the energy cards first. It seems like there's been some Aries have been dealing with something big, some with the bear, something really important, maybe something that's been official. Something has happened officially for some Aries, which has led to Aries feeling the need to sort of like guard themselves, feeling like the Nine of Wands, that they need to stand up for themselves, feeling that it's almost like with the Nine of Wands, I'm feeling like needing to be courageous about something that's tested Aries. Maybe it's to do with some secrets with the Moon card, some secrets that is some secrets, and with regards to the Sun card falling on the Moon card, it's like maybe some secrets came to light. Maybe what has been going on has led to maybe Aries feeling worried, anxious, having fears, confusion about a matter, and feeling the need to guard themselves, put up their walls with the Nine of Wands. And it seems like this is to do with maybe there was something that was said with the Page of Swords, something, Page of Swords in the upright, something that was said, how do you call it, like it's almost like something that was said, like, you know, it's like sharp, something that was information, something that was communicated like without, you know, really like, how do you put it, how do I say this, it's said without like any tact. It's said straight up like, okay, well, this is how this is, you know, deal with it. Something happens, or maybe either you're dealing with someone a page, someone who's younger, someone who just basically just says things as they are, not really caring if it hurts someone, or you're just dealing with maybe something that was, that, you know, some communication that occurred which brought about a change with the road. Okay. And as well, I want to put in that is saying with the moon card and the sun card, even though the sun card has illuminated secrets, things done in the dark, is also saying that things are going to start getting better. Now, if we look at these three cards on their own, the energy cards, the cards clarifying the energy cards, these three cards, if you can see it properly, these three cards are saying something official. There's going to be a change around something that's official. A new journey is going to be starting. A new something new is going to be beginning. It'll be at the early stages, and whatever this is, it's going to go well with the sun card. Okay, Aries? That's actually quite positive there. In the position of Aries, when I do the Celtic cross, I don't really bother with crossing cards or hopes and fears cards, just so you know. But it's like Aries is going to be coming out, it's feeling like maybe coming out of the cold. Something financially, maybe if there's financial matters that have been sort of like been a problem, then it seems like something is going to, for February, something is happening which is making Aries to feel, if hasn't happened already, then it's going to be happening soon, Aries, where you're feeling that you're coming out of a situation where, I'm feeling it's to do with work with the lilies. And as well, another thing I want to say, when the Five of Pentacles is in the reverse, it can talk about either recovery from a financial loss, but it can also talk about spiritual poverty. Yeah? So, and the reason I'm looking at I'm considering the spiritual poverty meaning of this card is because here we have the coffin. Now, the coffin, there's nothing positive about this card, but the coffin can talk about either the death of a matter or something negative. And it's almost like with the let me move forward a bit. With the lily here, it's like something negative that occurring around work for some Aries, which has led to maybe love dying, with the heart falling on top of the coffin. It's led to maybe it's almost like an ending of relationships within a work situation, maybe because of some spiritual poverty. Now, spiritual poverty can talk about people, how do I explain this? Spiritual poverty is almost like, one would say, someone who is not religious whatsoever, someone who kind of just acts and does what they want without really care of karma or consequences. So it's almost like I'm feeling this applies to two sets of Aries. So either some Aries are start coming into February feeling a little bit like maybe, and when you're experiencing spiritual poverty, it might also be an advice to seek, to go into spirituality, to seek, or religion, to sort of like maybe make things right with your, God or whoever you worship, to sort of like look within, to go within and try to become a better person. And I'm feeling that this applies in that way to some Aries people, but then for other Aries people, this is talking simply about coming out of the cold. Something is happening this month of February where you're going to feel you're going to be coming out of the cold, with regards to maybe a matter that ended, that sort of maybe feeling sort of dealing with a little bit of rejection. It's almost like, because you're going to be coming out of it, recovering, coming out of feeling rejected, maybe dealing better with it. And it's because what happened is because something happened which led to the ending of relationships for some Aries people. Now, foundation is almost, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse, and we have the Knight of Swords. See the two cards here. Queen of Cups in reverse and Knight of Swords. And then we have the cards clarifying it as the Moon and as the clouds. So it feels like maybe something happened quickly. Something happened quickly because the foundation deals directly with the cards in the past. So maybe something happened very quickly, and there's someone who's upset here. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Now, this is not you, Aries. I'm feeling this might be someone you're dealing with. When she's in the reverse, she's quite emotionally insecure, can talk about codependency. She can be a bit of a bitch. She can be a bit manipulative, or just very, very, like, extremely emotional, very upset. It seems something might have happened really quickly. Maybe there was, with the moon, maybe a proposal was made, a sort of a proposal, a proposal that wasn't very clear with the clouds. Something that happened suddenly, or something that's happened not suddenly but quickly, and it's like a proposal which is somewhat unclear, or something that came in that resulted in someone worried about whatever news that came in. This is either regarding someone you're dealing with who's a Queen of Cups in the reverse, or maybe this is you, Aries, who's feeling a little bit, something happened, you got some information, something came in quickly to you, which made you feel a bit confused and worried about maybe some kind of information or a proposal or an offer that either you were receiving or maybe that you made. Now, with the cards in the past, we have the Sun card. Now, the Sun card is talking about positivity. Is a really happy card. But when we look at the cards, they're clarifying it. We're talking about, we have the Fish and the Mountains. The Mountains can talk about either a foreigner or someone that there's a distance between you and them, and talk about something overseas. Can talk about obstacles as well. And with the Fish card can talk about either work matters, something that brings in income. Can also talk about dreams. So maybe, or goals. Dreams and goals that one might have. It feels like maybe something either came to light, because like I said, the foundation card links to the cards in the past, and it seems like maybe something came to light which might have caused some obstacles for some Aries people around work, around a goal or a dream or a wish, a dream of yours. And in your mind, Aries, you're feeling, I need to be strong. This is your card, Aries. We have Leo here as well. And then we also have Pisces as well here. We have Libra as well. We have two cards for Leo. So maybe Leo might be quite, important to some Aries people. Might have this in your chart somewhere. But in your mind, Aries, you're feeling, I need to be strong about a matter. I need to be consistent with the Emperor card. It might be talking about and it talks about an authority figure as well. So if this is not you, Aries, then this is someone else that you might be dealing with. Might be an authority figure, a father figure. It can also talk about a structure, or like something that has solid foundation to it. But I'm feeling you know, apply this to whichever way it makes sense for you, Aries. But I'm feeling for some Aries, you might be feeling that you need to be strong. You need to stand firm, because something, you have a wish. There's a wish of yours. There's a wish that something you want to accomplish. And here we have the near future. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, clarified with the owl. Now, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, it talks about an imbalance in work, or like in family matters, or someone not feeling that they have everything necessary to be comfortable in their home. It seems like either if you're dealing with this Aries, you might be dealing with someone like this Aries, and it's like with the owl, the bird, the owl can talk about either something to make someone excited. It's either excited, you know, or something, excitement with regards to like, oh gosh, something good is gonna happen, or it might make them feel a little bit like, you know, a bit perturbed, like, oh, something is gonna happen and it's not gonna be good. Let me pull one card. I'm gonna pull one card to clarify further. I put my foot down. To clarify this further, please show me, what is this Queen of Pentacles doing in the future, in the near future for Aries, with regards to near future for Aries, with regards to the owl. And I'm pulling another card because the owl on its own, it can be either or. So let's find out what the owl is about. Give me one card, one-on-one, please. One card, one energy card. Tell me, what is this Queen of Pentacles and the owl talking about for Aries? What is this Queen of Pentacles and the owl talking about for Aries, please? What is this Queen of Pentacles and the owl talking about for Aries, please? What is this Queen of Pentacles? What is this Queen of Pentacles talking about for Aries, please? What is the Queen of Pentacles talking about for Aries? Okay, give me one card for the Queen of Pentacles, please. One card. One card. Ooh. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups in reverse, and we have the Judgment card. Okay, so it seems that there's going to be some sort of something happening in the near future, which is going to mean, it's almost like with the Judgment card talks about second chances. Judgment card talks about second chances. Something either a rebirth of something. It can talk about freeing oneself from a situation, from something. Can talk about as well either like giving a what do you call it, either forgiveness or apologies, either forgiveness being given or apologies being sought. And it seems that this is to do with the Seven of Cups in reverse. It's almost like it can mean something that's a bit of a daydream, or something that one might feel is unrealistic. It might be hard to happen. It might be hard for this something to happen with regards to a second chance. Maybe this is someone some Aries people are dealing with. Maybe this is a mother figure, maybe someone in your family, and maybe there's been a bit of, because the owl can also talk about gossiping as well. So maybe there's a situation where, but then I'm not feeling it really for this. I'm feeling it more like something has happened, and maybe made either you, Aries, to feel like this, or for someone around you to feel this way, feeling like they're not secure in their home, feeling security, you know, they're not comfortable financially, and something is going to happen that's going to cause some excitement, either due to dread or excitement as in, wow, something is going to happen. But then it's almost like for some reason either you, Aries, or cross watchers feeling, but is this really gonna happen? Still sort of doubting that this is going to happen. This can actually, this, you know, this is wishing for a second chance, is wishing for a second chance really realistic? Is it just a daydream? Now, in the position of you, Aries, we have the Justice card in the reverse. We have clarified by the man and by the tree. So this is telling me that maybe you're dealing with some type of injustice, Aries. Maybe there's been some kind of an ending of a contract. Maybe some type of, excuse me, I'm hiccuping, an imbalance, some unfairness, dishonesty that's occurred. And maybe this is to do with either a man that you're dealing with. This is a Libra card, so it might be a Libra man, or this is just a man. Either this is you, Aries, or you're dealing with a man who is being dishonest. But it's almost feeling like the tree is saying things are going to start to improve slowly. The tree saying this dishonesty or this imbalance that has occurred that made Aries feel that they needed to watch their back. There's improvements that's going to be happening in this area, okay? Now, in the environment around you, Aries, we have the Five of Swords, we have the Two of Wands, and the Page of Wands in reverse. We also have the Scythe and the Stork as clarifying cards. Now, in this deck, the Scythe is like the Tower card. It's almost, is what I'm feeling is like, in your environment, is almost like Aries, either this is you trying to move forward, or someone around you is trying to plan forward, but it's like, or maybe either this is you dealing with, I'm feeling this might be you, Aries, in your environment. Maybe there's conflict in your environment. There's like fighting and conflict, and with the page, and you know, as it's almost like maybe people are sort of planning with the Two of Wands, planning on how to almost like argue with you, or to, it's almost like planning for conflict of some sort. And we have the Page of Wands in reverse. When the Page of Wands is in the reverse, it's talking about setback to new ideas, maybe a lack of direction, pessimism. So maybe if this is you, if this is around you in your environment, Aries, maybe you're dealing with people who, it's almost like that, hence I suppose why you feel the need to watch your back. Maybe people who are wanting to cause conflict with you, and to have conflict with you. And you know, the Page of Wands in reverse is almost like it's sort of almost like wanting to planning for, you know, almost like, it's almost like they're planning for, because I'm thinking of, you know, this card meaning like setback to ideas, almost like for your future as you're planning, people, as you're wanting to move forward, there are people who might be planning for you not to be able to move forward with whatever new ideas that you might have with regards to your future or bettering yourself. There might be this type of conflict, or if not, then maybe as you're planning, you're dealing with people who are having conflict with you. You're dealing with, and because you're facing this type of conflict, is making you feel that a bit pessimistic with the plans that you have. But these two cards here, which clarify it, is saying something is going to happen suddenly. There is going to be some type of something movement in an important matter. It's like with the Stork, something. It's almost like with the Stork, to do with children, something being given birth to. This can mean as well, literally, suddenly, some movement in a matter, in a situation that is going on around you, Aries, and there's going to be a sudden change. Looking at the outcome, Aries, this is really good, positive cards. We have the Strength card, and we have the Six of Wands. And with the Six of Wands, it feels like you have to, it's almost like Six of Wands talks about victory. Six of Wands talks about victory, but they can also talk about making progress in something, making some type of progress in a matter, and feeling, and with the strength card is feeling like you need to be strong in yourself when moving forward in this direction. And it also means as well with this, the strength card can mean patience, because for this woman to be, petting this lion and everything, she needs to be patient with this lion. So it's almost like a new direction that you're going to be going in, Aries. Patience is going to be required. You need to be calm, you need to be thoughtful, and you need to be maybe some persistence as well is needed, and if but not to be forceful, and if you do this, you're going to end up achieving the goal that you have in mind. Now the cards clarifying these cards are the ring and the house. Now the ring and the house can talk about, virtually can talk about a partnership of some sort, a partnership with either a partnership to do with either a family matter, or a partnership that as well the house can talk about something that is solid foundation, something that is rooted, because you think about the foundations of a house, is strong, something, a partnership, a strong sort of partnership, something that is almost like with the family, is something almost like that can leave a sort of a legacy. So I don't know if some Aries people are planning to, maybe there's some kind of a new business venture some Aries people might be embarking on, which is saying that if this is the case for you, you are going to be successful, but you need to be patient, not forceful. You need to think logically as well when you're dealing with this situation. You also need to have compassion and some self-control, okay? But it seems that there is some kind of a partnership. Maybe this is to do with something that has been going on around a family, in a family, something's been going on round and round and round and round. It almost feels like finally maybe something's been happening within a family sort of environment that has been sort of like, just percolating and percolating, and nothing is really being done or something being achieved with this matter. But the same that something is going to finally with it's almost like I'm feeling like a eureka sort of moment here. I'm feeling like for some Aries people, you're going to be getting an idea on how to stop this thing from going round and round, and actually to find some type of a resolution. And as well, when I see these cards here, I'm feeling almost like a business, like maybe a business, a partnership. Maybe it's a partnership to do with maybe working from home. Maybe you're going to be entering some sort of a partnership to do with maybe a home business or some sort. Whatever makes sense for you, Aries, you take it, okay? Apply to your situation. If it doesn't, don't force it. But it seems like there is gonna be it's almost like moving forward in something. And it seems like whatever thing you're gonna be moving forward in is gonna be either putting you in a public light, okay? You're going to be receiving some type of public recognition, maybe for being, for being strong, for being strong when dealing with this matter that left you feeling like you needed to put your walls up. Yeah, I hope this is going to make some sense for some Aries people out there, okay? Aries, this is your reading for February 2019. If anything, maybe if I'm able to, then I will do a mid-month checkup. But this is a short month, but let's see what happens. Okay, Aries, that's your reading.